release that he can't get to.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We are playing some more NHL 17 today. We're going to do another episode of Can We Win with a certain team in the very first year. This week, we are doing the Boston Bruins. As you know, the last couple weeks, we've seen if we could win a Stanley Cup with the Arizona Coyotes in the first year, and we tried to win it with the Anaheim Ducks. And I continue to try and make this series better for you guys, trying to think of new ways to make it a little bit, so it doesn't get repetitive after a while. I know it will, but I know there's still the guys out there that get a little bit upset about some of the trades being made, like, oh, it's not realistic. I do got one thing to say about that. Arizona winning the cup in the first year wasn't realistic before the video even started. So if that was a problem, I don't know about that one. Like, let's be honest, Arizona wasn't winning the cup in 2017. So the video in general was not realistic. So for other trades being a waste of your time and stuff, let's be honest, it wasn't going to be realistic in the first place. But I'm listening to you guys. I see you guys. Some of you say only use 3 first-round draft picks and stuff. So what I was thinking, instead of saying just using 3 first-round draft picks, because using a lot of draft picks can be a lot in excessive. I understand that. What I was thinking, you guys have to let me know about this. We'll try it on this video. Got the Boston Bruins here. I'm thinking, instead of worrying about how many draft picks we have and stuff like that, how about we try to make it more strategic and challenging, where we can only sign, say, free agents or trade for combined a total of 5 players for non-playoff teams. And then if we're using a playoff team that made the playoffs in 2017, this year, not 2016, but this year in 2017, then we're only allowed to make trades for up to 3 total players, trades and or signed free agents once again. So I'm thinking about we're going to do that for this episode, meaning we can only have 5 new faces on the Bruins for this video. And it's going to be a tough one too, because the Bruins have a really close to the cap budget working for them already too. And as you guys know, we do keep the salary cap on. I don't know though, you guys will have to let me know for sure what you think, because I understand that completely as well. We're 3 episodes in. If you do this for 30 teams, you are going to get very repetitive. So I thought maybe, and obviously you guys don't want to see us use every draft pick every time. That can make it a little easier too, but that's the point. We got to try to win the cup. But maybe if we only do 3 players for the good teams, 5 for the bad, that makes you be a little bit more strategic on the players you have to sign, instead of just saying, I'm going to take these guys every single time because they're cheap. But instead, because you have, you only have 3 players to choose from, maybe you're weak on defense, you need 3 defenders, or maybe you're weak on right wing and defense, that forces you to take a right wing and 2 defenders. If that makes sense what I'm saying here. But obviously we got 5 choices here with the Bruins because they didn't make the playoffs. I thought that'd be maybe a little bit more challenging, maybe mix it up a little bit. Also, we're not going to be able to go and get Chara, being as he is already on the Bruins. So I guess technically we already have him. So we're working with a 90 offense, 90 defense, and then 90 overall on that goalie. Let's look and see where these weaknesses are real quick before we start making trades with them Boston Bruins. It looks like they got a very stout first line. Yeah, go ahead and be an assistant coach. Thanks, boss. Looks like our second line is not terrible. The right wing is a little bit of a lower overall. Then the third line is 83, 84, 81, and 80, 81, 80. So the bottom 6 is definitely something that needs to be worked on a little bit. And then the defense, we got Torrey Krug, Chara. The defense, the second line pairing is not good. Miller, McQuaid, Carlo. All right, so we need to work on defense. Definitely Dean's. At least 2 defensemen, I'd have to say, and then I guess try to get 2 forwards also to bolster it up. I'm thinking too, let's see what the goalie looks like. We know we got Tuukka, but we do have to make the playoffs. Khudobin's an 82 overall. He's 30 years old, so he's not going to be growing anymore. I don't know if that'd be bold or not to try to get an 85 overall backup goalie, because the backup's going to play about 20 games this year. It'd be nice to get a good backup in there too. That can help us. We have to make the playoffs because the team didn't make it last year. We only have 5 players to work with, but let's go ahead here. And we're going to jump into this trading. Actually, you know what? Let's do something different. I know you guys mentioned it before about the signing free agents. And we didn't do that in either of the first 2 episodes. So maybe we should try that first. I haven't been to the free agent hub in a long time. What do they got here? We don't have a lot of money to work with, though. James Wisniewski, the ex-Blue Jacket. 85 overall, though. That is not bad. You really want that much money, though, dude? We do really need a defenseman. Salary offered $1 million. Yeah, I'll do that. $1 million 1 year. Offer away, bud. I'm currently considering my options. I'll get back to you later. Yeah, consider a little bit quicker, please and thank you. So we have to wait, obviously. We're going to have to wait a little bit and make sure he declines or accepts that before. I could be a little bit more of a challenge. We'll just sim a couple preseason games up. We'll do that real quick right now before we even start going to see if he declines or accepts it. How long does that normally take? 1 game, 2 games? I can't even honestly tell you I remember. I do not sign free agents very often in these sims. Usually we just trade for the players in the team of alls, and then obviously we haven't signed any free agents yet doing these series yet, so let's go ahead and sim up these first 2 games here. There's a salary cap information. That's great. We'd like to know our contract information up. Okay, first we're going to go and scout a little bit. We're going to scout before the season starts. It never hurts to get ahead. There's only like 6 guys in the area we just scouted, so that's probably not going to get us very far. We'll sim up against Detroit. How about now? No, you don't want to get back to us, Wisniewski? Maybe you just don't want to play this. Your offer rejected. There it is. I knew he wouldn't take that. Wizzy, you're greedy. I don't know if we can offer him $4 million. That is a lot for an 85 overall. I guess he's an 85 though. The thing is, we don't have the cap space. How much can we offer this guy? We're gonna have to make some cap space. Honestly, if we want him on a team, we have to make cap space. So that's a big challenge too, is getting guys with cap space. We have to trade and improve. We have to find some defense, and we got to find guys without a big cap hit, or we're gonna struggle. We really only have $1 million worth of cap space to work with here. First guy I want to try to get here is let's see where he's at. See if we can find him. Find him right here. Sammy Vatanen. Come on now. We know the Ducks don't want him. They already didn't protect him, so he's already seen his farewell wishes anyway. So we're gonna try to get him. We're gonna get first round draft pick. You know it. We already know it. He's definitely worth the first round draft pick in my opinion though. And then we're gonna throw in, let's throw in a younger, they want all of our defense the way it looks. So they'll take just about any D-man we'll throw in. We'll throw in Miller. There we go. See if they want that or not. No, we gotta eat some salary. We're gonna eat a lot of salary because we gotta save as much cap space as we can, especially if we want to try to get some sort of free agent signing. And we obviously, what do we got? 4 more players to work with. We're gonna have to find some younger guys, or they're gonna have to eat some salary. So the bar's pretty darn big, twice the size, but they ain't having any of that. All right, all right. What if we throw in? We have a lot of forwards to work with. We're at the max right now because I had to throw in a guy the trade wouldn't have worked. But still, we're gonna throw in. We'll throw in a 3rd round draft pick. I don't want to throw in too much. Is that too much? Of course it isn't. Let's just throw in another D-man they might want. Let's throw in another AHL prospect, Miller over here. So now we're throwing them 2 Millers. Just for you guys, Anaheim, I'll do it. I'll throw in a 2nd round draft pick, and you better take it. You better take it. Fine, don't take it. That's fine. What if we lower the salary? We really got to get Vatanen in. He's one of the cheaper defensemen out there. We'll lower that retained salary a little bit. What do you think? Thank you. So we didn't get as much retained salary as we wanted, but we did get that in it. So that's our first player. This one is going to be really, really challenging too, just for the fact that we have no salary cap to work with, 600K. So it's going to be really tough for us to go out there and get any single form of expensive old player that's got no trade value at this point. So let's see what we can do. We really don't have any other choice but to go out there and try to get some sort of younger players, because obviously all the older guys are going to be rocking $5-6 million of salary, especially the guys on defense. We are in a big predicament here with these expensive salaries. What if we throw them, it's a risk to throw McQuaid, but he's got to have some sort of salary on him because he's 29 years old. Let's see. I want to try to get Oli Mata for McQuaid. We're over the cap right now. We're going to have to make them eat some Mata's contract. This is going to be a very, very hefty trade for us to get Mata, but I really think we need to get a 2nd line D pairing. It is very, very essential for us. So we're going to have to trade away quite a bit if we want to get it, really. See if anybody down there in the AHL. We do got someone down here in the system. Is 64 overall, 19 years old with a little bit of value. Not even going to try to say his name. Is it Zubarel? Zubarel? I don't know how to say his name if you're going to fucking do it, man. The Bruins have a lot of guys' names I do not have the slightest clue how to pronounce. Let's throw him another prospect down there. I know Carlson something. So we got 2 forwards, 3 forwards. Actually, do they have enough room to take that many players? Yeah, it looks like they don't. They'd be over their organization limit. So we're going to have to go over there and we're going to take away Crosby. You think they'll just give us Crosby just as an extra throw-on kind of guy? I can't believe the Queens got the lowest trade value on their team. That's awesome. So we're going to throw in, obviously, if we want to get a guy like Oli Mata, it really is going to take a 1st-round draft pick to get a defenseman of that caliber. But if we can get him for that price right there, I don't think they're going to do that. We'll try it. We're very, very optimistic. Not a chance I'll take it. I'll do it. I'll throw a 2nd-round draft pick on there, too. I really, really want Mata. He's a great defenseman, especially at his age. So we're going to do this. We're going to throw in 2 firsts. We threw in a couple younger guys. What do you think? Trade rejected. I thought you guys thought like that. The question is, how much salary can we eat? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. So we'll take off 10% and then we'll try to send it one more time. They don't want to take it. They really just don't want to trade their young elite defenseman. I completely understand that. All right, let's take another route here. Let's try to get Trouba. Again, $3 million on the cap hit here. He's not as high on the trade value bar, though. Again, we're going to try to dump off McQuaid because we've got to get rid of that salary. So McQuaid's about 2.75, so that helps a lot that he's actually closer to McQuaid anyway. We still want them to eat a little bit of Trouba's salary because we need as much money as we possibly can here to save. So we're going to ask them to eat $1 million. We're going to once again throw on some 1st-round draft picks because once again, I'm happy to give a 1st-round draft pick up for an 86 overall defenseman, especially a younger one with elite potential. There we go. 2 first, McQuaid. What do you guys think? They liked it. I thought you would. I thought you guys would. These guys ain't near as greedy as those Pens are over there. I still like my chances with Trouba too. He's got that elite potential. Yeah, it's low, but he's an 86 overall. He's on the second line. That's all I can possibly ask for. We got 3 more players here to work with. All right, I can't resist those young players on Columbus. Come on, Ryan Murray. I think we can dump Carlo. His salary, is it high? Probably not. It can't possibly. No, it's 0.8. So we're going to have to find somebody else that's got a little bit of salary to throw in there with Carlo. We might even throw him Zubril. I think we'll do that instead. I thought Carlo had a little bit higher of a salary than that, but he obviously doesn't. So we're going to do that, and then we got to find a guy who's got some form of salary cap hit here because we cannot afford that Ryan Murray. I'm pretty sure we can't, at least. That is the big concern here that we definitely have to work with, is guys that cannot fit under the cap. We got too much already spent. I really don't know. Maybe we can. It looks like we actually could possibly fit under the cap, but we're gonna have to obviously add a whole bunch more than just one player here. They're not gonna want more. I don't know why I kept Moore and got rid of the other guy. We'll dump Moore real quick. They do actually want him, believe that or not, but they don't want him that badly that they're gonna give up a stud like Ryan Murray for him. We got to give him an AHL prospect, OHL prospect, defenseman here, and then we're going to have to throw in a draft pick as well. Preferably, it only takes a first-round draft pick for him not to take Murray. Or Murray and a prospect, or first round and a prospect's all it takes. I seen the trade rumors. I think that's what it was. It wasn't for Murray. They protected Ryan Murray. There was a lot of rumors about, oh, it's for Ryan Murray. They traded that pick to Vegas. It's obviously not confirmed. We got what? That's tomorrow. That's exciting stuff. Be more exciting if you take this. Oh, they took it. Columbus. I never tell you how much I love you guys. So we have 2 more players to work with. It's about time. Ooh, we're making some cap space too. We're almost up to $1 million. It's about time we trying to find us a forward or 2. A couple of them would be really nice. I really am considering the whole get a goalie though. 82 overall goalie. I want to make sure we make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, that's a concern and a big problem. I do think we can't win the cup if we don't make the playoffs. Once again, we're gonna find ourselves trying to get Leon Draisaitl, and this is not going to be an easy task by any means of the imagination, but it's one of the only options we have. He's under $1 million on the cap hit. We have to try to get him. Thankfully, they do want some of our younger prospects, so we're gonna once again try to send over Carlson. I wonder how many guys they have in their organization, because we might have to do a 2-for-1 plus a draft pick here. We'll throw in where'd he go? I just seen him. There he is. That defenseman there as well, and then, yeah, they're going to be over the organization. I should have figured. That is not what I wanted to see. Edmonton, what are you doing? 27 years old. I cannot take a 27-year-old player. I can take a low-value guy, but he can't have a big salary. We're trying to save money here, Edmonton. Don't you understand? Probably not. You got a whole bunch of first-round draft picks that are really young still. Actually, you guys are about due to start paying these guys, aren't you? It has to be getting really close. I'm talking way over my head there, right? So Boston, a first, 2 prospects for Leon, and just a random guy thrown on the list. And they took it. They're giving away Leon Draisaitl. So we're down to 1 more player. We can have 1 player. What kind of cap room do we got? We have 800K. Can we get a free agent for 800K? Probably not. I really do want to try and make sure we don't keep getting repetitive, but as far as forwards are concerned, we have to try and get Max Domi. I think there's not a lot of guys that are low overall or medium-sized overall with a low cap hit, and that's the problem with Boston, is we need this cap hit here. I think it'll get a little different when we get to a team with a little bit more cap space now that we're doing more of a restriction on who we can and can't get as far as a limit on how many players we can get. So hopefully that'll change it up a little bit. We'll see if that does make an effect or not. You guys will just have to let me know. Ooh, is that Heineken Light? You know, without the K and stuff and the light? I'm only kidding, I'm only kidding. I know some guys take me really, really seriously over here on YouTube for some reason. You gotta realize I try to keep things a little bit more lighthearted, not too serious, because I don't know, I'm just not a serious person. So first round draft pick, Heineken and Max Domi. What do you think? Oh, they liked it. That's our 5 players. I'm surprised they took that. I am really surprised. There's 2 players they wanted on our team though, so we'll take it. That's our 5 players. That's our limit. So that means we're going to have to go see what we have as far as our team's looking right now. We did not go and get a goalie. We'll see if that hurts us, because if we miss the playoffs, that may be why. But I like to think Tuukka Rask can carry the team pretty well, so we should be all right there. Let's get those best lines. Draisaitl is on the 3rd line. Pasternak, Krejci. I don't know if we should keep Krejci on right wing or not, because he's technically not a winger, but I like keeping him up there. I don't want to see his overall go down. He's a 30-year-old player. If we keep him on the 3rd line, I could see him possibly getting down an overall point because he's not getting enough ice time. So we're going to keep him right there. Our forwards, they're pretty stout looking. Also, we got an 84, 83, 87 on the 3rd line now. And obviously, the 4th line, not too worried about it. See Leon Draisaitl, they're down on the bottom 6, so it really does help bolster that bottom 6. Then our D-men, I really like what we did with our D-men. We got Trouba, we got Vetanen, and then we have Torrey Krug and Chard. Did we miss somebody? I thought we had 1 more player. We're missing Ryan Murray. Where are you, little turd? They don't even have him in the scratched. See where he's at in the AHL. He better be in the starting lineup there. Is he injured? No, he's not injured. We're in preseason. I turned it off. There he is. 86 overall, chilling on the AHL. I love it. We'll call you up, Ryan Murray. There you go. We're good to go now. We're going to go best lines, obviously, because we need Ryan Murray in the lineup. Now we'll see if that fixed things up a little bit. It better have, because if we didn't get Ryan Murray in the starting lineup, I don't know what we traded for him for. Here we go. Let's see what the defense looks like now. There, we don't have Ryan Murray still. Yeah, let's start him. We traded away a first-round pick for the guy. How about we put him in a starting lineup, EA? What do you think about that? Maybe a good idea? I'm not sure about it. All right, we're good to go. Let's get this season simmed up. I'll catch you guys when we're done. Hopefully we'll make the playoffs. I'd like to think we can with a team like this, adding 5 players to a team that was really close to already making the playoffs, but they have a 92, 92, 90. We only upped the overall by a couple overall points, but I think we have a great, bright future now, especially on defense out there. I think we're going to be a pretty solid team by year's end. I come with great news. We made the playoffs, and we didn't just make the playoffs, but we also finished best in the conference, so we got home ice advantages too, the way it looks. That's nice. Aw, the Blue Jackets didn't make. Oh, wow. What happened to the Metro? 87 points made the playoffs. 87. The Rangers had 81 points. I didn't even fleece them of anybody. What is that's hard to believe. 87 points. Western Conference over here, 105 points. We finished best in the league. We got the President's Trophy. That's hard to believe considering only 107 points. We'll take it though. Hey, we'll take it any day of the week. We got home ice the entire time. It looks like the Avalanche once again. They love putting the Avalanche in the playoffs in this game. It's amazing. So there we go. We're looking good. The Ducks, Preds, Flames, Wild, everybody else pretty typical. Who finished worst in the league though? You gotta know that. The Jets with 70 points. Poor Jets. Let's go ahead and start playing some of these games. Pasternak. Actually, no, since we're looking at it, Pasternak. He has 81 points, so he's a point per game player this year. Him, Bergeron, both. Brad Marchand only had 32 goals. I expect better than that out of you. Brad, 65 points. 64 out of Draisaitl. 54 out of Krejci. 50 out of Backus. At least we had a couple guys with a point per game. It's nice to see that. Our guys down low might not have done the greatest. Charo's way down here. How'd he finish? Still an 89 overall. I like seeing that. Trouba went up to an 87. It's good to see your players progress a little bit too. Let's see how they did progress throughout the season real quick before we do start playing the playoffs. Would be interesting to see if they did go up because we did get a lot of younger guys. We usually don't go for them younger guys. We usually try to get them older guys because we have the cap space, but we didn't have it this time. So we had to go after some younger players. Let's see what we got here. Looks like Pasternak, 86, Bergeron, 90, 88 out of Brad Marchand, Krejci, Backus, Domi. Looks a little about the same. Draisaitl went up an overall point, I believe. Stafford, the fourth line. Did Spooner go up? Or no, he got demoted. Okay. And then the defense. I think the defense, we've seen some. Trouba's first line minutes there got him up to an 87. Ryan Murray stayed an 86. Vatanen stayed an 85. Krug, 84. How'd the goaltending look? I'd assume the goalies didn't change much. I think we're pretty well exact. It looks like we are. 90 overall and 82 out of Khudobin. Let's get some games going now. I'm ready. I'm ready to win a Stanley Cup. I'm feeling it now. I thought we was a little bit worse than that. I think we ended the season real hot or something because, yeah, 50 and 25. I thought we was close to 30 and 22 or something at some point. How did we finish the season? Looks like we won 6 of the last 7. So yeah, we got on a hot streak there. We only lost to the Blackhawks. Let's get going though. We beat those Senators just 2 games ago and we're playing them again already. See if that makes a big difference being that we just played them. We won the first game in overtime, won the second game. So we can go ahead and quickly sim up here. Hopefully we're sweeping these Ottawa Senators. We're going to find out though. They put up a tough matchup, I'm sure. They're worst team in the conference though, making the playoffs obviously because we're playing them. Got that low seed, but it doesn't matter. They're still a playoff team. 3-0. Yep, it's over. Maybe they're not a playoff team. Not in NHL 17 at least. They're a great team out there on the ice. In the actual NHL, just let me clear that up for you guys. We gotta wait though. We got a while. It looks like these other series are going 7 games because we have a long break, over a week. 9 days off, is that what that is? 9 or 8 days off in a row. Is that gonna affect the team not playing that long? No, because this is a video game and that doesn't matter. But we did lose the second game to the Florida Panthers. We lost the third game to the Panthers. We're down 1-2. Up 2-2. The Panthers always give us a run for our money in these sims though. It's crazy. Here we go. Game number 5. Lost it. Oh no. We might get bounced already. We gotta go and jump into this game. We gotta go jump into game number 6 and we gotta win it. That's hard to believe. It's not hard to believe. The President's Trophy team seems to do that all the time where they just bounce in the second round. Here we go. Let's sim that first period up. We're down 1-0. We're gonna sim the second one up because I'm feeling okay. I'm not feeling good about our team. We gotta slow sim the third. I thought for sure we was going to win this game. I was feeling pretty confident. We're on the road. We'll give them that. But we got to make something happen here. You can't afford to lose these kind of games. Not when you're the #1 seed across the NHL. And you are about to lose in a second round to the Florida Panthers. I'm sure they had a solid team this year, but better than our team? I don't know about that one. It's very, very questionable. Let's get some shots on net here. Good to see us coming out here on the power play early. We got to make something happen on this power play. Come on, boys. Put the puck in the back of the net. Or don't. That's fine. We're killing them shots 5-1. No power play once again for the Bruins. Come on, big shot in the slot there by Marchand, but he can't put it in the back of the net. Luongo, how about you let us score 1 or 2 goals? Preferably 3, though. We're down 2 goals. There we go. Goal for the other team. That's just what I wanted to see. Jason Damers. Nice. Nice. It's over. It's over. We're going to lose in the first round. We're getting bounced. Second round. We're getting bounced in the second round. There's another goal. We can't stop a beach ball back there. What are you doing, Tuukka? Come on, man. Ekblad's up there. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on a second. Tuukka, how do you switch goalies? Is there a switch goalies feature in mid-simulation? I'm pretty sure that's on our side of the ice because there are other shots right here. That's not a shot from the blue line on the offensive zone. That's the defensive zone, neutral zone that they just put a puck in the back of the net. Come on, Tuukka. Hey, big bucks for you to give goals up like that. We ain't gonna win this game. It's all but over. We can't win the Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins. This was one of the best teams we've had yet. 50-25 on the year, 107 points, the President's Trophy winning team, and we still couldn't win the Stanley Cup. And if there was a team I thought we had a really good chance of winning it with, it was this one right here. Especially when we finished the season the way we did. We finished on absolute fire, and we just lost in 6 games to the Florida Panthers. I ain't happy about that. Let's see at least that the Florida Panthers end up being the Stanley Cup winners and we don't feel too bad about ourselves. And our AHL affiliate as well, they're still in the playoffs, but that's because I think they have a couple pretty solid players down there that, you know, obviously we kept from that were 80, 82, over 83 overalls that couldn't make the team any longer because we traded for some of their players. But I don't know what to think about that. We lost in the second round there in the AHL, so it wasn't as great as I thought it was. Here we go. End of the season, Saturday the 3rd. Is this the end of the season or is this the last day of the season? We're going to find out really quick. If we lost to the Stanley Cup champions, at least I'd feel a little bit better about that if we lost to the Stanley Cup champions. We probably didn't. Oh, all that build-up EA for nothing. Here I thought the Stanley Cup was over with. They just like trolling me. All right. Long series, that's fine. I like it. I appreciate that. Oh, we earned a trophy, Mr. President. The Los Angeles Kings and the San Diego Gulls. So the Kings won it. Did they at least play the Florida Panthers so I feel a little bit good about our team? Our overall went down 2 overall points. I'd be going down 2 after that. Let's see what this playoff tree looks like real quick. We usually don't look at it. They played the Penguins. The Penguins smashed on them Panthers in the next round. I can't believe we lost to them Florida Panthers. That's got me. It's got me all stirred up right now. I thought for sure we had a very good chance of winning this Stanley Cup. We didn't even make it. Let's see what this looks like, though. The President's Trophy, we got it. Just want to show you guys, there's a President's Trophy. The curse lives on. President's Trophy winner just can't win the cup. That's just how it is. That's how things work. Here we go. The Art Ross went to Stammer. Looks like the Hart Memorial went to Ovi. James Norris went to Shea Weber. Did we get anything? The Lady Bing went to Kucherov. Patrick Laine, Calder, I like it. Conn Smythe, Johnny Quick. The Vezina went to Marc-Andre Fleury. No. Williams Jennings also. The Mastodon went to Nemeth. He wins it all the time. The Selke, Kopitar, Ovechkin with the Ted Lindsay, the Maurice Richard Ovechkin for like the 16th year in a row. We can't win with the Boston Bruins, so we're going to have to go on. One of these days, we're going to win a cup in the first year with one of these teams. It's way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But for future episodes, like I said, love hearing your guys' feedback, good or bad. We'll listen to it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.